The Andy Griffith Show remains one of the most iconic and heartwarming television series of all time, transporting audiences to the idyllic town of Mayberry, where simple pleasures and moral lessons were woven into every episode. However, behind the charming facades and beloved characters lies a series of tragic stories that have remained largely untold, until now. In this deep dive, we reveal the shocking and heartbreaking fates of the 25 cast members who brought this classic show to life. From untimely accidents to mysterious circumstances, each actor's life ended in ways that are as poignant as they are tragic. Join us as we explore the real-life stories behind the stars of The Andy Griffith Show, shedding light on the often overlooked hardships they faced off-screen. This is a journey into the bittersweet reality of Hollywood's golden era, where fame and fortune couldn't shield these beloved actors from the tragic twists of fate. Howard McNear, in the TV series The Andy Griffith Show, played the character Floyd Lawson, the town barber. Floyd was a slow-paced, somewhat absent-minded barber who provided comic relief with his quirky personality and humorous interactions with the townsfolk. Howard McNear brought a unique charm to the role, making Floyd a beloved character. In 1963, during the show's run, McNear suffered a severe stroke that left the left side of his body paralyzed. Despite this, he returned to the show after a year and a half, with the production team accommodating his condition by having him sit or stand with support in most scenes. Tragically, McNear's health continued to decline, and he suffered another stroke. On January 3, 1969, he passed away at the age of 63 due to complications from pneumonia caused by the strokes. His end of life was marked by significant health challenges, ultimately leading to his death. Frances Bavier played the role of Aunt B. Taylor, the warm and nurturing aunt who took care of Andy and his son, Opie. Aunt B was a beloved character, known for her cooking and her caring nature. Bavier's portrayal earned her an Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Comedy Actress in 1967. After The Andy Griffith Show ended, Bavier continued to play Aunt B in the spin-off series Mayberry RFD until 1970. In her later years, Bavier retired from acting and moved to Siler City, North Carolina. She lived a reclusive life, rarely making public appearances. Bavier's health began to decline in the 1980s. She suffered from several chronic conditions, including arthritis, breast cancer, and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD. In her final years, she also developed congestive heart failure and coronary artery disease. Frances Bavier passed away on December 6, 1989, at the age of 86. She died at her home in Siler City, just days before her 87th birthday. The immediate causes of her death were listed as congestive heart failure, myocardial infarction, coronary artery disease, and atherosclerosis. Jim Nabors, in the TV series The Andy Griffith Show, played the character Gomer Pyle, a lovable and naive gas station attendant whose catchphrase, "Gol ly," became iconic. Gomer's innocence and good-hearted nature made him a beloved character, leading to his own successful spin-off show, Gomer Pyle, USMC. Off-screen, Jim Nabors was known for his rich baritone singing voice and his warm, friendly personality. Tragically, Jim passed away on November 30, 2017, at the age of 87. His death was caused by complications from a suppressed immune system following a liver transplant in 1994, which he needed after contracting hepatitis B. In his final years, Jim's health declined significantly. He faced numerous health challenges, including chronic respiratory issues and a weakened immune system. Despite these struggles, he remained positive and continued to perform occasionally. His end of life was marked by a series of health crises, ultimately leading to his peaceful death at his home in Hawaii. Don Knotts played the iconic role of Barney Fife, the bumbling yet lovable deputy sheriff of Mayberry. Barney was known for his overzealous approach to law enforcement and his comedic antics, which often led to hilarious situations. Knotts' portrayal of Barney Fife earned him 5 Emmy Awards for Best Supporting Actor in a Television Comedy. After leaving The Andy Griffith Show in 1965, Knotts continued to have a successful career in television and film, including his role as Ralph Furley on Three's Company. In his later years, Don Knotts faced several health challenges. He was diagnosed with macular degeneration, which significantly impaired his vision. Despite this, he continued to work and perform, bringing joy to audiences with his comedic talent. In 2006, Knotts was hospitalized at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles due to pulmonary and respiratory complications from pneumonia, which were related to lung cancer. His condition deteriorated, and he passed away on February 24, 2006, at the age of 81. Knotts' death was a significant loss to the entertainment industry, and he was remembered for his remarkable contributions to comedy and television. Alan Melvin, in the TV series, portrayed the role of Clarence "Doc" Malloy. Doc Malloy was a charming and cunning character, often involved in various schemes and adventures. Alan Melvin brought a unique comedic touch to the role, making Doc Malloy a memorable character. Tragically, Alan passed away on January 17, 2008, at the age of 84. His death was caused by complications from multiple myeloma, a type of blood cancer. In his final years, Alan's health deteriorated significantly. He faced numerous health challenges, including severe bone pain and frequent infections due to his weakened immune system. Despite these struggles, he remained active in his career, continuing to work in voice acting and writing. Alan's final days were spent in hospice care, where he received comfort and support until his passing. Andy Griffith played the iconic role of Andy Taylor, the wise and kind-hearted sheriff of the fictional town of Mayberry. The show, which began in 1960, became a beloved classic, and Griffith's portrayal of Sheriff Taylor left an indelible mark on television history. After the show ended in 1968, Griffith continued to have a successful career in television and film. He starred in the legal drama Matlock from 1986 to 1995, where he played the titular role of a folksy yet shrewd defense attorney. In his later years, Griffith faced several health challenges. In 2000, he underwent quadruple heart bypass surgery at Centara Norfolk General Hospital. Despite this, he remained active and continued to make occasional appearances in films and TV shows. In 2007, he underwent hip surgery at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. Griffith's health continued to decline, and he spent his final years at his coastal home in Manteo, Roanoke Island, North Carolina. On July 3, 2012, Andy Griffith passed away at the age of 86. His death was attributed to a heart attack, and he was buried on his family estate on Roanoke Island just hours after his passing. Bert Musen, in the TV series, portrayed the role of Judd Fletcher, a lovable and humorous character who often provided comic relief with his quirky antics. Bert Musen's portrayal of Judd brought a light-hearted and endearing element to the show, making him a fan favorite. Tragically, Bert passed away on January 28, 1977, at the age of 92. His death was caused by natural causes, attributed to his advanced age. In his final years, Bert remained active in the entertainment industry, continuing to work in television and film. Despite his age, he maintained a vibrant and energetic presence, beloved by colleagues and fans alike. His end of life was peaceful, surrounded by loved ones, and marked the conclusion of a long and illustrious career. Jack Dodson, in the TV series The Andy Griffith Show, played the character Howard Sprague, the county clerk. Howard was characterized by his mild-mannered, somewhat timid personality, often providing a contrast to the more dynamic characters in Mayberry. Jack Dodson brought a unique charm to the role, making Howard a memorable and beloved character. Tragically, Jack passed away on September 16, 1994, at the age of 63. His death was caused by heart failure, following a long illness. In his final years, Jack's health deteriorated significantly. He faced numerous health challenges, including chronic heart issues that required frequent medical attention. Despite his declining health, Jack continued to work in the industry he loved, showing remarkable dedication. His end of life was marked by a series of health crises, ultimately leading to his death. Parley Bear, in the TV series, portrayed the role of Mayor Roy Stoner. Mayor Stoner was a strict and somewhat humorless character, often clashing with Sheriff Andy Taylor over town policies. Parley Bear brought a sense of authority and gravitas to the role, making Mayor Stoner a memorable character. Tragically, Parley passed away on November 22, 2002, at the age of 88. His death was caused by complications from a stroke he suffered 2 weeks earlier. In his final years, Parley faced significant health challenges, including the aftermath of a major stroke in 1997 that ended his acting career. Despite these struggles, he remained active in his community and continued to be a beloved figure. Parley's condition worsened rapidly in his last weeks, leading to his death at the Motion Picture and Television Hospital in Woodland Hills. Jack Burns, in the TV series, portrayed the role of Deputy Warren Ferguson. Warren was a dedicated but somewhat inept deputy sheriff, often causing more trouble than he solved. Jack Burns brought a unique comedic touch to the role, though his character was short-lived on the show. Tragically, Jack passed away on January 27, 2020, at the age of 86. His death was caused by respiratory failure, a complication of pancreatic cancer, which he had been battling since 2017. In his final years, Jack's health deteriorated significantly. He faced numerous health challenges, including chronic respiratory issues and the debilitating effects of cancer treatment. Despite these struggles, he remained active in his career, continuing to work in voice acting and writing. His end of life was marked by a courageous battle with cancer, ultimately leading to his death. Paul Hartman, in the TV series, portrayed the role of Emmett Clark, the town's fix-it man. Emmett was known for his practical skills and his down-to-earth personality, often providing a steadying presence in the community of Mayberry. Paul Hartman brought a sense of authenticity and warmth to the role, making Emmett a beloved character. Sadly, Paul passed away on October 2, 1973, at the age of 69. His death was caused by a heart attack. In his final years, Paul faced significant health challenges, including heart disease that required frequent medical attention. Despite his declining health, he continued to work in television and film, driven by his passion for acting. His end of life was marked by a series of health issues, ultimately leading to his death. Cheerio Meredith, in the TV series, portrayed the role of Emma Brand. Emma was a sweet and somewhat eccentric elderly woman, known for her quirky personality and endearing presence in Mayberry. Cheerio Meredith brought warmth and humor to the role, making Emma Brand a beloved character. Tragically, Cheerio passed away on December 25, 1964, at the age of 74. Her death was caused by complications from a long illness. In her final years, Cheerio faced significant health challenges, including chronic pain and frequent hospitalizations. Despite her declining health, she continued to work sporadically, driven by her passion for acting. Cheerio's end of life was marked by her battle with illness, ultimately leading to her death at the Motion Picture Country House and Hospital in Woodland Hills, California. George Lindsay played the role of Goober Pyle, the jovial and somewhat dim-witted gas station attendant in Mayberry. Goober was known for his trademark beanie hat and his humorous impersonations, particularly his Cary Grant impression. Lindsay joined the Andy Griffith Show in 1964, and his character became a beloved part of the series. After the show ended, Lindsay continued to play Goober on the spin-off series Mayberry RFD and later on the variety show He HAW'd. In his later years, George Lindsay remained active in the entertainment industry and was involved in various charitable activities, including the George Lindsay UNA Film Festival, which he founded. Lindsay's health began to decline in the early 2010s. He suffered from a brief illness and was hospitalized in Nashville, Tennessee. Despite medical care, his condition worsened, and he passed away on May 6, 2012, at the age of 83. Lindsay's death was attributed to complications from his illness, and he was remembered for his warm personality and his contributions to television and comedy. Mary Lansing, in the TV series The Andy Griffith Show, played the character Martha Clark, the supportive wife of Emmett Clark, the town's fix-it man. Martha was known for her kind and nurturing personality, often providing a steadying presence in the community of Mayberry. Mary Lansing brought warmth and authenticity to the role, making Martha a beloved character. Sadly, Mary passed away on September 30, 1988, at the age of 77. Her death was caused by complications from sepsis, which she developed after a fall that resulted in a broken ankle. In her final years, Mary faced significant health challenges, including chronic kidney issues that required regular dialysis. Despite these hardships, she remained active in her career and personal life. Her end of life was marked by a series of medical struggles, ultimately leading to her death. Joseph Hamilton, in the TV series The Andy Griffith Show, played the character Chester Jones, among other roles. Chester Jones was a minor character, but Hamilton's various portrayals added depth and variety to the show. Off-screen, Joseph Hamilton was known for his dedication to his craft and his ability to bring authenticity to every role he played. Tragically, Joseph passed away on February 20, 1965, at the age of 66. His death was caused by leukemia, a condition that had been exacerbated by his exposure to radioactive materials during his earlier career as a physicist. In his final years, Joseph faced significant health challenges, including chronic pain and frequent hospitalizations due to complications from his leukemia. Despite his declining health, he continued to work sporadically, driven by his passion for acting. His end of life was marked by a series of health crises, ultimately leading to his death from leukemia. Hal Smith, in the TV series, portrayed the role of Otis Campbell, the town drunk. Otis was a lovable and humorous character, often seen stumbling into the jail to sleep off his latest binge. Hal Smith's portrayal of Otis brought a light-hearted and comedic element to the show, making him a fan favorite. Sadly, Hal passed away on January 28, 1994, at the age of 77. His death was caused by a heart attack. After the death of his wife in 1992, Hal's own health began to deteriorate rapidly. He faced significant emotional and physical challenges, including declining health and the loss of his longtime partner. Despite these hardships, Hal remained active in his career, continuing to voice beloved characters in various animated series. His end of life was filled with medical struggles and emotional pain, leading to his death. Annetta Cora, in the TV series, portrayed the role of Helen Crump, a schoolteacher who became the love interest and later the wife of Sheriff Andy Taylor. Helen was an independent and self-sufficient character, known for her intelligence and strong moral values. Annetta Cora's portrayal of Helen brought depth and warmth to the character, making her a favorite among fans. Sadly, Annetta's life was cut short when she passed away on November 6, 1995, at the age of 62. She had been battling cancer, which ultimately took her life. In her final years, Annetta faced immense physical and emotional challenges due to her illness. Despite these hardships, she continued to work and remained dedicated to her craft. Her end of life was filled with medical struggles and pain, leading to her death. Robert McQuain, in the TV series The Andy Griffith Show, played the character Joe Waters, among other roles. Joe Waters was a minor character, but McQuain's various portrayals added depth and variety to the show. Off-screen, Robert McQuain was known for his versatility and dedication to his craft. Tragically, Robert passed away on December 26, 1999, at the age of 65. His death was unexpected and occurred due to a sudden heart attack. In his final years, Robert remained active in commercial real estate and family financial planning. Despite his busy career, he faced significant health challenges, including high blood pressure and heart disease, which ultimately led to his untimely death. His end of life was marked by a series of health issues, culminating in a fatal heart attack. Denver Pyle, in the TV series The Andy Griffith Show, played the character Briscoe Darling. Briscoe was the patriarch of the Darling family, a group of musically talented mountain folk. His gruff exterior and humorous interactions with the townspeople of Mayberry made him a memorable character. Denver Pyle brought a unique charm and authenticity to the role, making Briscoe Darling a fan favorite. Tragically, Denver passed away on December 25, 1997, at the age of 77. His death was caused by lung cancer, which he had been battling for some time. In his final years, Denver faced significant health challenges, including chronic respiratory issues and the debilitating effects of cancer treatment. Despite these struggles, he remained active in his career, attending the unveiling of his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame just 2 weeks before his death. Denver's final days were spent in hospice care, where he received comfort and support until his passing. Dick Elliot, in the TV series, played the character Mayor Pike, the blustery and somewhat bumbling mayor of Mayberry. Mayor Pike was a beloved character, known for his humorous and endearing personality. Dick Elliot brought a wealth of experience to the role, having appeared in over 240 films throughout his career. Tragically, Dick passed away on December 22, 1961, at the age of 75. His death was caused by complications from severe cardiovascular disease. In his final years, Dick faced significant health challenges, including chronic heart issues that required frequent medical attention. Despite his declining health, he continued to work in the industry he loved, showing remarkable dedication. His end of life was marked by a series of health crises, ultimately leading to his death. Howard Morris, in the TV series The Andy Griffith Show, played the character Ernest T. Bass. Ernest T. Bass was a loud, wild, and rowdy hillbilly with a penchant for causing trouble in Mayberry. His scruffy appearance and maniacal laugh made him a memorable character. Howard Morris brought a unique comedic touch to the role, making Ernest T. Bass a fan favorite. Tragically, Howard passed away on May 21, 2005, at the age of 85. His death was caused by congestive heart failure. In his final years, Howard faced significant health challenges, including chronic heart issues that required frequent medical attention. Despite his declining health, he continued to work in voice acting and directing. Howard's final days were spent at his home in Hollywood, where he passed away peacefully. Maggie Peterson, in the TV series The Andy Griffith Show, played the character Charlene Darling Washington. Charlene was the only daughter of the Darling family, a group of musically talented mountain folk. She was known for her sweet nature and her crush on Sheriff Andy Taylor. Maggie Peterson brought a unique charm and authenticity to the role, making Charlene Darling a beloved character. Tragically, Maggie passed away on May 15, 2022, at the age of 81. Her death was caused by complications from Alzheimer's disease, which she had been battling for several years. In her final years, Maggie faced significant health challenges, including mobility issues and frequent falls that resulted in injuries. Despite these struggles, she remained positive and continued to engage with her fans. Maggie's final days were spent in hospice care, where she received comfort and support until her passing. Roy Engel, in the TV series, played the character of a townsman, among other roles. Roy Engel was known for his versatility and his ability to bring a sense of authenticity to every character he portrayed. Tragically, Roy passed away on December 29, 1980, at the age of 67. His death was caused by complications from a severe stroke. In his final years, Roy faced significant health challenges, including chronic cardiovascular issues and the aftermath of multiple strokes. Despite his declining health, he continued to work sporadically, driven by his passion for acting. Roy's condition worsened rapidly in his last weeks, leading to his death in a hospital surrounded by family. Charles Thompson, in the TV series, played the character Asa Brini, the town's elderly security guard. Asa was known for his sleepy demeanor and his tendency to doze off while on duty. Charles Thompson brought a sense of humor and charm to the role, making Asa a beloved character. Tragically, Charles passed away on October 26, 1979, at the age of 88. His death was caused by natural causes related to his advanced age. In his final years, Charles faced significant health challenges, including chronic respiratory issues and general frailty. Despite his declining health, he continued to work sporadically, driven by his passion for acting. Charles's end of life was peaceful, and he passed away at his home in Los Angeles. Forrest Lewis, in the TV series, portrayed the role of an angry man, among other characters. Forrest Lewis was known for his versatility and his ability to bring a sense of authenticity to every character he portrayed. Tragically, Forrest passed away on June 2, 1977, at the age of 77. His death was caused by complications from a severe stroke. In his final years, Forrest faced significant health challenges, including chronic cardiovascular issues and the aftermath of multiple strokes. Despite his declining health, he continued to work sporadically, driven by his passion for acting. Forrest's condition worsened rapidly in his last weeks, leading to his death in a hospital surrounded by family. What do you think about the deaths of the actors in The Andy Griffith Show, and who do you miss the most among them? Leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to see the latest videos.